How's it going there, guys? Jeremy again here, Consciousness Awake, sending you tons of positive energy and love. Thank you for the support. We actually just passed 400 subscribers. So, Anthony, that's one thumb for 100, one for 200, one for 300, and four for 400 subs. 400, the number four. That number has been coming up a lot lately for me. So, speaking of the number four, um, I had a really interesting meditation this morning, and in this meditation, I almost kind of like re-remembered or kind of flashback to something I haven't thought of in years, to be honest. But I kind of just kind of in my mind, I kind of re-remembered and went back through the scenario of how I entered into my human body as a 4-year-old, as a 4-year-old boy. I always had this body ever since it was born. It was just one of my many different bodies that consciousness, your spirit body, can shift to. And and so, having this meditation, thinking about this stuff, I it just dawned on me. I need to make a video, just expressing, honestly, expressing the fact that we are already astrally projecting. We're already in the state of astral projection with our spirit body into the human body right now in this moment. We're centered. We're synced in. We're energetically integrated into the human body for this human experience. Not totally locked into it though, because consciousness, your spirit body, can obviously astrally project and shift its awareness and consciousness away from the human body at any given time. Okay, um, so so you're not totally locked in, to the physical body and the physical realm, is what I'm saying. Anyways, so during this meditation, just realizing how I need to talk about this and how people need to understand that their spirit body is already astrally projecting in this moment as you're watching this video. Okay, and a good example of this is just entering into the human body as consciousness. So I entered into my body when I was 4 years old. Okay, again, the number four. Um, and my first memory is being looking out of a glass sliding door in the living room of my parents' house and looking up at all the stars up in the sky and seeing all the specks of light up there. And I remember immediately asking, my first words were literally like, what are all those lights up there? Now remember, my physical body, this body, it was still mine. It was it's still mine, just like how all the rest of the bodies we have, in different planes, different frequency ranges, etc., however you want to describe that. We already had it before, and we'll have it after, and we have it now. Is what I'm trying to say. One good way to prove this self to you is, to prove to yourself that you are actually astrally projecting into your human body right now, is by trying to remember your first memories of actually really being in this human body, and remembering how you got there. Now, let me describe something here. Let me tell you a story about how I went through that transitional period. The memory starts in a very futuristic place. futuristic buildings, futuristic transportation systems. I mean, 1,000 years more advanced than our current civilization. And then I remember going to this it almost looked like a train station, and there was all this beautiful golden white light just reflecting, coming into this train station and reflecting off some kind of panels or whatnot, some metallic surfaces. And I remember going into this big, huge, porthole or tunnel. It was really, really, really tall, really wide, lots of golden colors, golden light, and it went down. And then I went down this, and I went to an area that looked just like the Los Angeles area, Los Angeles, California. I was like around that vicinity. I was by the buildings. I eventually got over to like a refinery area, and the Long Beach Harbor, and the Los Angeles Harbor, San Pedro Harbor. There's different harbors there, different refineries, and all kinds of stuff going on, all kinds of industry. And I remember just roaming around, in my 4D etheric body. So when I came through that golden tunnel in my spirit body, when I came through that golden tunnel in my spirit body, my consciousness, I got into the etheric body, which is in the 4D plane, which overlays the 3D plane, and roamed around for a good few days, maybe 5 days, before I remember seeing the hill where my parents' house was, and going up to there, and then having those memories of looking up at the stars as a 4-year-old boy, So one of the things that also happened right after this could help you remember yourself, kind of make you go back and remember maybe kind of when you astrally projected essentially into your human body to have this particular experience. And of course, we're all here for different reasons. We all here for different experiences, not all the same. Many different pathways, many pathways for everybody. And there's no wrong or right pathway. It's all about just experience. But one thing to maybe help you remember is I remember after those first memories of looking up at the stars as a 4-year-old boy, for days, for probably 3, 4, 5 straight days, or maybe a week. Really sensitive, a lot of sensitivities to the spectrum of light. So I remember looking up at a big, huge pine tree that was in a canyon behind my parents' house, and just looking at the spectrum of light and colors hitting against that tree and bouncing off, and trying to kind of adjust my eyes and adjust myself to take in the colors. So I remember just seeing lots of spectral colors all around me, on objects, on trees, on the wall, on the ground. So maybe if you can remember being younger and just having these this episode of spectral light, where it was just like a 2, 3, 4, 5 day occurrence where it kept happening, then it just kind of goes away. Maybe that is right after you actually astrally projected into your human body. So maybe that can help you. I don't know. I hope this video was of any help to you guys. I just felt like I just had to make this video right now, and this was definitely kind of a spontaneous video. All right, well, you guys have a wonderful day. Again, sending you lots of positive energy. I look forward to making videos every day now, daily. So that is my focus. Peace.